On March 29th, 2015, I left on a week-long resort vacation to Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. I had the pleasure of spending this time with 4 amazing girlfriends, Monica, Rachel, Lori, and Cindy. I traveled there with Cindy and Rachel.
It's a video. You don't have to pose.
Okay, we have to redo that.
No.
Whenever Cindy and I travel together, we always start the vacation at the airport. Then continue the early celebrations on the plane. We arrived at the resort late, met up with Monica, who was already there, danced a little, saw some important resort instructions, and went to bed. Good mornings start with mimosas. This marks the start of something I like to call Cindy turns into Vanna White when the camera's on her. After dealing with a room change issue for a few hours, our last member Lori arrived and we were finally able to let the relaxing begin.
It's the best. It is the best video.
We had lunch at the beach snackateria. Every buffet meal always had a vat of hot dogs. They also put corn on everything. Then we discussed our strong opinions regarding the resort choice of table centerpieces.
It'd be better to not have that.
Yeah, way better to not have that.
It's like, please just collect dirt.
She's gonna go waste the money.
She's gonna do
Okay,
her.
I'm gonna go all Vanna White on this shit. Excuse me. Like, what was the inspiration? Wouldn't it be way better to just not have this?
That night we headed out to dinner at one of the Japanese restaurants on the resort. We enjoyed the chef's talents, but vegetarians beware, they put a little bit of everything on your plate. The food was good after I distributed the meat portions to my friends, but our favorite part of the meal was the coffee jelly dessert, strictly for the weird gelatinous factor that apparently fascinated us.
You can like totally get in there. It's gelatinous. It's actually gelatinous.
It looks like beef.
Consommé. It tastes like gelatinous coffee liquid jelly.
Fancy that.
And then we found the karaoke bar. One of my only major dislikes of the resort is that after midnight, the only real hangout option is at the discotheque. Now, I do enjoy a good dance session now and again, but I go on vacation to enjoy the beach and I would have loved to see a late night outdoor lounge area. Why does ordering gross late night room service always seem like such a good idea at the time? This was less of an adventure vacation and more of a relaxation getaway. From this point on, the days sort of blend into one another, and I'm going to treat the remaining footage as one long day. Most of our days were spent lounging at the pool or the beach. My personal favorite is always to spend more time at the beach. I don't even typically read or anything and tend to just take in as much of the sights, sounds, and smells as I can. Despite my Scandinavian heritage and being born in a small northerly Canadian city, I always feel like I belong at a tropical beach. Like it's just where I'm supposed to be.
Hola, señorita. Tropical hint?
See? I just spilt it all over myself. Pool days, on the other hand, tend to be less about relaxation and more about the party. This resort was massive. It had 3 large pools. The main pool was basically right on the beach, and this is where the pool games took place, like kayaking over top of people, apparently. There were also 2 large pools more in the middle of the resort, and were a bit quieter with less Superman and kayaks than the main pool. But both had swim-up bars, so were still conducive to party time. Somewhere along the trip, we all became wannabe synchronized swimmers. Our evenings tended to follow a similar pattern each night, as this resort was set up to basically herd guests from one spot to the next. We typically started our nights at the lobby bar, which ranged from low-key musical entertainment to full-on disco parties. After the lobby bar, it was usually time for dinner. For more detailed information about the food and resort in general, check out my resort review video. A link will be posted here as soon as it's online. Most of the dinners at the a la carte restaurants ended with a mama juana shot. Mama juana is a traditional drink in Dominican that is said to have strong aphrodisiac powers.
Arriba.
Arriba.
Abajo.
Abajo.
Al centro.
Al centro.
Movimiento.
Muy bueno.
Then we headed to the central square, where there was usually entertainment. Some of it better than others.
Is this like geriatric limbo?
The best by far was the night that Rachel got pulled onto stage to participate in the Miss Bahia Principe contest.
Amiga, what's your name? Where are you from?
Rachel, and I'm from Toronto.
Toronto, Canada. Ready, maestro, música, vida. Gracias, maestro. Amiga, what the hell are you doing? Amiga, you gotta go sexy, no horseback riding, okay? Maestro,
She's gonna take her hand out.
She put on a show, you could tell she was having a blast, and the whole crowd was cheering for her. Though you probably can't hear them over our screams of approval.
I can't even film it because
They called it a tie, but it was clear who the real winner was.
Excuse me. Oh my God. Oh my God, turista mucho.
And when the entertainment sucked, we created our own fun. We danced a lot on this vacation. A stop off at the karaoke bar was usually part of our night also. Sometimes there were even practice rounds before the main event. As all good things do, it was time for this vacation to come to an end, and one by one we saw our friends off. We had our last breakfast, packed up and left our stinky room.
Goodbye, sewage room. I'll miss you.
Waved goodbye to the ocean. And started our journey back to Toronto. But the vacation is never truly over with Rachel around. She tends to make friends wherever she goes. Apparently my new favorite thing is drinking from tiny wine bottles. My favorite part of the trip was the sun, the sand, the memory, and the company. It really was a great trip with great friends, but all the partying we did on this vacation, I have a feeling most of us felt like we needed a vacation from our vacation when we got back. As much as I love traveling, I always enjoy coming home to my tiny little fuzzy companions.
Hi, bubbies! Hi, bubbies!
Chico!
Come on, guys!
Chico!
Guys? Good?
How was your trip?
Good. If you want to see a full resort review of the Grand Bahia Principe Punta Cana, click here or the link in the description below. And remember to subscribe to keep updated on more of my videos. Happy travels!